Welcome to Space Socket. This is another Kevin Samuels video. We are going to react to Sit Tight and Relax. Let's dive in.
Oh, are you hearing me?
Yeah, I heard it in the background. Go ahead.
Hi, Kevin. How are you?
I am well. What you got for me?
I so enjoy your program.
Cool.
I find your topic fascinating, and I'm a little bit curious to know what high value men are looking for in women. And I'm also curious to share what I think they might be looking for. So it's a
Well, are you
double-edged sword.
looking for a high value man for yourself?
Sure, most definitely.
I don't know. I don't know. So I have to ask. So let's start out with some preliminaries. Let's keep on. How tall are you?
I'm about 5'6".
5'6". Are you from the islands?
I am
Okay.
Jamaica.
All right. And how old are you? It's relevant.
I'm 37. 37.
37. And how much were you when last time you what size dress do you wear? I put it that way.
I've always been a slim build, so I think I'm about a 4.
Okay. And are you actively dating right now?
I have people that are interested in me that I do
Okay.
communicate with and from time to time go out with.
Right.
But
Are you do you want to actively date right now?
yes, I do. I think because of the pandemic and what is happening,
Okay, if there
well,
was no
not just in this
pandemic, if there was
island,
no
but
pandemic,
globally.
if there's no
Huh?
pandemic, if there was no pandemic, if there were no pandemic,
If
would
there
you
was
want
no pandemic, I would be going out, meeting people, and I'm sure I would have more options than I do now.
right?
Yes.
Well, here's the thing. Okay. 37. Do you have any kids?
I
Do you have any children?
don't.
You don't.
No.
Okay. So, and I forgot to ask, are you in the States? I'm assuming.
No, I'm not in the States. I
Oh,
am
okay.
in Jamaica.
Oh, well, that's going to be different. Okay. Well, then high value men are different in Jamaica. That's a completely different culture. Um,
You do have high value. Well,
huh?
could you define a high value man? Do you
Well, high
define a
value,
high value man based off of what he earns or his
yes.
character?
Yeah. No, I don't care about his character right now. Nope. Nope. You could be a character.
Okay, okay.
No, no. That's why I said at the beginning of the show, you could be driving Uber and have great character, but if you can't afford to pay for a wife and kids, difference does it make? See, I don't convolute the two. I know that women in general, black women in particular, want to be able to not have to work. They just don't like saying it. And
Um,
if that's different for you, that's fine. I said black women. I didn't say
I
you.
don't necessarily current. I'm very sorry to cut you if I am. So I'm sorry. Currently, I am self-employed. I have a salon at my home. I go strictly by appointments
Uh
and
huh.
I do Airbnb.
Uh huh.
I love what I do because I'm able to dictate my time. Um,
And if you found a
in
man, and
all
and
honest,
hold on, and if you actually found a man making $600,000 a year, you'd still do that job if he wanted to marry you.
um, I
No,
probably do it to a lesser extent. Um, I, I, how do I explain? I
I
don't
know.
want
Let
to
me explain.
overwhelm. I
Let me
don't want
hold
to
on, hold on. Can you hear me?
overwhelm.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Sure, sure.
Am I on speakerphone? Because there may be a little
No,
delay.
you're. Oh, yes, you are. Would you like me to take you off?
If you have a headset, that would be better because then there wouldn't be a delay. Or if you could just
Currently
take me off
find it.
speaker, that would be better.
I'm going to try to locate my headset. I
Okay.
was not equipped for all of that.
That's okay.
Um,
While you look for that, I got somebody else that's going to come on. And if you don't find it, just let me know and we'll try to work it out. You're still
okay,
online
yeah,
though.
no problem.
You're still here though.
No
Sugar P, what's going on? Sugar P's in there. See, here's the thing. Um, Sugar P is her mic. One thing I get right down to is, ladies, you know whether or not you want to deal with whether or not you want to be completely uh, submitted and dependent on a man or not. And high value men, it's from a resource standpoint. And that's the problem a lot of women have with this high value man argument. He's not going to play these games with you. This 50-50, I am independent, da 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 da. Because he didn't have to. What's going on, Sugar? Tamika, did you find your headset? Tamika. Sugar P, what's going on?
Hey Kevin, how are you?
I am well, sis. How are you?
Good. Good. Good.
Hey, Jamaica. Cool runnings down there is tripping out. So how's Houston treating you?
Houston's treating me well, but I miss DC. I feel like going back. But I guess I'm getting used
You
to Houston.
okay? You've only been there for a few months, though, right?
I know since November, only a few months. So right, like when things started going a little out of control.
So are you like actively involved down there? Because it's so spread out.
It is very spread out. It's very different than DC. So
Oh
when
yeah.
things probably get going, I plan to join a Rotary Club in the Chamber of Commerce. And I actually started dating actually last week, going
Okay.
back on dating. So
Are you out? Are you just doing this traditional way, or are you online?
I do online. I prefer to meet people in person out and about, but right now online.
Right.
And I actually, I think it's important for women to actually date if you're looking for marriage
Mm-hmm.
and have dates. I mean, I have like maybe some people in the chat might get mad at me. I had like 3 dates this week.
Why?
So
I don't. I don't. Why would I be mad? You should.
well, not you, but some other people. So
Why? You should. You should look, man. Look. If you if you don't have a roster, you ain't trying.
very true.
I don't mean I see. And that's the thing. I don't play that bull. I don't. I don't try to make women fit something that makes no sense. Tamika, you here?
I'm here, Kevin.
Hold on, Sugar P. Let me put you on hold. All right, you got me. I'm gonna mute you, Sugar P. Let's get into this, Tamika. All right. So you're 37, and you were saying that you have a job and you have your own business. And I'd asked you if you had met a guy who's making over $500,000, would you still want to work? And you were saying that you would, just to a lesser degree.
I, to a lesser degree, I do enjoy what I'm doing. I do not overwhelm myself with clients. The clients that I do have, we connect. Um, so they're
Well,
clients
let me
and
ask you. Let
friends.
me ask you a couple of defining questions.
Sure,
Why do you want to? Do you want to be married?
I do.
Okay. Um, why?
Well, I do hope that in time I'll find someone that I'm compatible with, and hopefully we can have a family. If not, if he has children, then I'll try to assimilate myself in their life. Um, I love men. I love the mind of a man, and I like to feel protected and provided for. I just do enjoy what I do. so I wouldn't do it to an extent where it would compromise the time and attention that I would need to spend on him or family. But in terms of like having a hobby, I think what I do now,
Okay,
I
so
would
let me ask you a
consider it
follow
a
up question.
hobby.
Let me ask a follow up question. Okay, so high value men are high earning men.
Yes.
That's what defines a high value man. These men work 12, 16-hour days to earn that kind of money. Why do you want a high value man?
Um, I would like to feel a sense of security. In my life, I don't think that I'm the kind of woman who is trying
You
to
mean financial
get
security?
financial security, and also to have a masculine, competent man in my life. Those things are important to me, and uh, yeah, why would I want to be with someone who is not reaching their highest potential? That's not the most
Well,
appealing man to me.
well, well, we're talking about high value men. High value men, um, you ask, so they guys who work that kind of hours, 12, 16 hours, they're gone all day. Who's going to be taking care of the children if you're at work?
My all of what I do right now is at home.
Right.
Um,
But
I'm
anytime,
willing. I'm
but
willing to.
listen. Anytime at home, you're working, you're taking away from the family.
True.
Okay. So he's working and the ends are meeting like a mug with him, but yet you're still working and as such taking away from the family. He's doing what he's supposed to be doing, but you're the one that's supposed to be taking care of the family.
I think I would be willing to dedicate my time, my life, my energy towards my family, because I do believe family is very important. Um, I guess because I do enjoy what I'm doing,
Okay,
I
let's just cut to
was
the chase. Do you want
hoping.
to depend on a man?
Do I want to depend?
Yes, depend. Yeah, depend.
I would love to. I have never had that experience.
Right. So depending on the
I
man, that
would
means
love
you don't
to.
quit. That means you don't make any money.
Yeah, I've never had that experience in life. It's
Right.
slightly scary to me.
And every question I've asked you, you in a nice way tried to still hold on to that. You don't want to depend on a man. Because I've given you several
I want to, but
hold
I
on,
want to, but I will have to feel
listen.
safe.
Okay, you're not going to overtalk me. That is not going to work here. Are we on the same page?
I'm listening.
No, are we on the same page? Because I do not play that with any woman that gets on my channel. Don't do that. You want to be able to depend on a man, but you've never been able to do it. Is that accurate?
I have not been able thus far. Yes.
Okay. Granted. But however, understand that high value man, a man who already is in that position, he is not going to have to wait for you to get caught up to him. If he's already making enough money, he doesn't need your income. What he needs is a wife and a mother and a companion and someone to be at home, not someone who's working to where she does not have to feel like she's 100% committed or depending upon a man because it makes her feel scared. Does that make sense?
It makes sense. Yes.
Okay, so have you ever gone to talk to anybody professionally about the issues you have with men or depending upon men? If you're talking about you want a high value man.
No, I've. Can I answer you and
Yeah,
then
you
put my
can.
input?
Go
Can
ahead.
put my input along with the answer. So no, I've never had a discussion with a professional about completely and totally depending on a man to provide for me. I would like to add to that answer. I am not sure if I have ever seen that. I do believe it is possible. Um, I don't know if
You've
it's
never seen
where
it, or
I
you've never
live.
seen it with a black man.
No,
Mm,
I have clients and they have husbands who are doing well
mhm.
and they still are doing something. The
What I
husband is the
asked is, man, okay,
major breadwinner.
you're in
Hmm?
Jamaica. I get it,
Yes,
but you have. Are you saying you've never seen women who don't depend on me? Who?
totally.
Yes.
No, I don't think so. No.
Okay. So now I'm going to have to ask something that's going to sound crazy. You have TV and the internet.
Yes,
Then you've seen women who depend on men totally.
I have.
Okay. So I asked you that question, and you just basically said, "Uh-uh." What it is I asked you, have you ever not seen it, or have you not seen it from a black man? And then do is that the question? Have you not seen it from a black man, or you just haven't seen it? Period.
So I see it on TV.
Mm-hmm.
I have seen that example or that family construct on TV.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot recall seeing that in real life around me. I do know of husbands and wives who the man provides a certain level of security. The he provides most of everything.
Mm-hmm.
The woman still does something in some sort of way.
That's why I
She
said
is
you're
not
in Jamaica. That's why I said.
totally dependent.
That's why I said in Jamaica it may be a little bit different,
Yeah.
but we're talking about high value men, and here in the states, I mean going down that path. Um, what makes you what's the fear in depending upon a man?
Thank you for that question because that's what I wanted to expound upon. I think how nature has it, the man is to provide and protect. The woman nurtures and takes care of the home, and I wholeheartedly believe in that. However, I believe that some men, the fact that they are providing financially, they undermine the value of what the woman provides in the relationship and for the family. And as a result of that, they tend to, it shows in their
Undermine
attitude
how?
in terms of undermine. Like they just don't, the fact that she's not earning money, they do not value her contribution to the home. So they look at her, and I don't think men and women are equal, but I do not think a man is superior or inferior. I think we have different roles, and
No,
I,
we're
I,
superior.
I
No, we're superior. Make no mistake, we are. You cannot survive in this world as a single
I,
female. No, ma'am. No female is built to
but I
survive in
don't
this.
think a man can
Okay,
survive
okay, I
without a
need you. Hold
female
on. Oh,
either.
yes, we can. Yes, we can. I challenge you.
No,
Oh,
you
listen.
you
Okay, I'm
want
going to. I
you
need you to
want
listen.
a
I need you.
woman's
No, no,
femininity,
no, no. You're not.
her caressing
I've
her
already
body,
told
her
you you're not
breast.
going to do that shit. No, no. You are not my equal. Anything you want, anything you have, if I want it, I can take it from you. You can't stop me. Women cannot survive on their own. Your hand strength, you can't even operate tools to build a shelter. You are physically weaker than the man. And that you're going to sit here and try to argue this point, you're not going to find a high value man or a man, period. I mean, this is not even up for debate. I mean, we're arguing, you go from the Garden of Eden and you just contradicted yourself. God put Adam in charge of Eve. I'll let you unmute yourself, but you're not going to talk over me. So, again, this is where a lot of women end up today. You want a high value man, but you cannot have it all. So whether she unmutes herself or not, you can't have it all. You can't. And at 37, you certainly can't have it all. You cannot have it all. Now, you mentioned God and creation. Yes?
Yes.
God put
I did
Adam in
not
charge of
mention the
Eve.
Bible. I didn't mention the Bible, so that's a key factor
Well, we can
for
play
me.
we can play these games all we want to, but how about this? If you had something and I wanted it, could you stop me if you did not have a weapon?
Probably not.
Right. Where do women live by themselves in nature and survive?
Kevin, we
No,
both
I don't need you to.
need
I
each
know my name.
other.
I know my name. I asked you a
We both
simple. No,
need
ma'am.
each
No,
other.
ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
we
I am
do.
going. I'm going to do. No.
We cannot continue creation
All
if we
right.
do
You're
not
gonna do this
have each
bullshit
other.
again. I'm going to try one more time with you. You cannot answer the question because it was a logical fallacy. And instead of answering the question, you attempted to gaslight. This is what women of your age tend to do when you're losing. Men can live by themselves and survive just fine. You cannot. Ergo, we are superior to you. And any woman arguing and debating this, you're not fit for a man. I mean, you're really going to argue that we need each other. No, we don't need you. Go back to the Bible or creation. Adam was doing just fine in the garden without. Matter of fact, a lot of guys can make the case that we don't need you, period. That the introduction of you actually caused the downfall of this world if you really want to go there. And see, ultimately what I'm getting to, and I'm using this to show why high value men do not have these kind of women in their areas. Not going to argue this stupid stuff. They're not going to argue this stuff. They're going to be like, oh, okay. She come up there talking this feminist shit. They're going to be like, okay, keep on moving. And they're going to say, Jerry, don't let her in again. And if Jerry, because the manager, say, oh, well, she's a good customer of ours and she knows how much was her tab. Okay. Oh, I'll pay what she had for a year. She spent $200. Okay. And she comes in with $200-$300 a month. Great. Here's $5,000. I don't want to see her anymore. That's what high value men do. They don't tolerate these women. And she'll be trying to call in and get into her favorite restaurant or club and, hey Jerry, no, we got a party in, so forth. Eventually they'll get the hint that they're not welcome.
She's 37 years old, and for most of her dating life, she believed one thing. The men approaching her simply weren't good enough. She compared every man to an ideal in her mind, convinced that someone better was always around the corner. If he wasn't successful enough, confident enough, attractive enough, or wealthy enough, she moved on without a second thought. Kevin Samuels often challenged people to ask a difficult question. Are your standards producing the results you want? For years, she believed she had unlimited options. She assumed time was on her side and that the kind of man she wanted would eventually choose her. But as the years passed, something changed. The attention was still there, but the serious commitment she expected never arrived. Now, she's finding herself interested in men who have choices of their own, and those men aren't choosing her. Kevin would often point out that dating is a marketplace where everyone has preferences and expectations. It's not enough to know what you want. You also have to understand what the people you want are looking for. Many people spend years evaluating others without ever stopping to ask how they're being evaluated themselves. Now at 37, she's asking where all the good men have gone. But the bigger question is whether she spent so much time looking down on the men who pursued her that she missed opportunities to build something meaningful.